the support of Alberta Employment and Immigration, we've been doing some significant work in our workforce issues. Mandy Abrams is our project manager, and you know Mandy. And as we move into 2012, there are those who say we're going to have another little mini boom. And there's angst beginning to develop about will we be able to hold on to some of our staff. As there's call for more people, we're going to see more temporary foreign workers probably coming to our communities. There's going to be a push to find people. So we've been working on some of those issues in terms of recruitment, retention, training and development, and trying to really sort of move the needle on some of those things. And it's a big task and it's a big project. I'm happy to tell you that over the past year, the Alberta Workforce Council for the nonprofit sector has been formed and is working, and we're doing that with our current organization in Calgary and with other folks from across the province. So work continues, but there's a couple of things that really illustrate some practicality. We ran a Welcoming Workplaces initiative, which you can read about in the annual report. And really, I think a really good sort of on-the-ground way for a group of people involved in human resources and nonprofit organizations to do some work together, to discover some things, to test some things, and to get some really good results. So that was a really good project. And the other project that I'm really quite amazed at is our post-secondary employment program. The whole idea there was to try and provide an incentive grant, not that big, $15,000 or so, to organizations to encourage them to hire someone as a recent graduate into their organization. The whole goal is to get younger people working in the nonprofit sector. The other bit of work that we've done, which is we're really quite proud of, is an initiative called Spare Smarts. And if you don't have one of these little bookmarks, you want to grab one and we have it from the table or some over there. What this is, Spare Smarts is an initiative that really represents a collaboration. We've worked really hard in the work that we do to find partners that we can pull in together to really give us a synergistic result. So what we decided to do is our organization, Volunteer Edmonton, the City of Edmonton, and the Province of Alberta, Culture, Community Spirit, their board development program and people in the community development division. So there's five kind of entities in this. We got together and we said, look, we are the people who have responsibility, to provide learning opportunities for people in the nonprofit sector, be they on boards or staff, to help them gain the skills, the expertise, the resources, the knowledge they need to do their job. And so we don't have tons of money to do this. But what we can do is we can work together, we can pool our ideas and pool our resources. So we decided collectively to take on that responsibility. And so there have been a number of events that have been run over the course of the last year that have been run because that collaborative exists. And we decided we needed a name. So we got a hold of a young person, because us older people, we're stuck. And so we came up with the name Spare Smarts. And really, what it's represented by that you'll see as a real tangible is our website. And it's a calendar. And on that calendar, what we pile into that calendar is information about every learning opportunity we can find that's of interest to you. And a lot of it actually is turning out to be webinars, which are for the most part free, and some of them are very, very, very good. So it's a resource that you should bookmark on your computer, so grab a bookmark. The website URL is on it, and it's a really, really good source of information. And it's all categorized by the type of training that it is. So if you're looking for stuff on board development, you're looking for stuff on volunteerism, and financial management, whatever it might be, it's all there. And so there's about half a dozen people that continually add stuff into that calendar. So another really good resource. So we're really proud of that accomplishment because what it means is that we've really formed a sustainable partnership and that we take our work pretty seriously and that we've accepted responsibility for the learning agenda. So if you come across workshops or other things that you think might be useful that we haven't caught yet, let us know and we'll add it to the calendar. And more importantly, if there are things that you're interested in by way of learning opportunities, across something that's being offered somewhere in another country or where that might be in the US or somewhere else, you think might be a good idea, let us know, because that's part of the work that we do. Another interesting initiative that got off the ground is our Space Finder project. And some of you may be aware of that. It's a project that was developed by our organization together with the City of Edmonton, Community Services Department, in partnership with the Edmonton Multicultural Coalition and Arts Hub. And the whole purpose of that project was to identify ways to help nonprofits find space. And space includes office space, warehouse space, program space, whatever it might be. And the project has just kind of gotten off the ground late last year. And Carla Howell actually is our website coordinator for Space Finder. And so the deal there is if you have space that you have available, then you can list it in Space Finder for free for now. And if you're looking for space, you go there and you look and see what spaces are available. So our job really is to try and build up the inventory of spaces that are out there. Because if you have no spaces in your inventory, those are going to do nothing. So we have a commercial realtor that's involved as well, who's out there talking to his colleagues, trying to identify spaces that are suitable. Suitable, of course, means right price, decent space, and typically, I think office is really one of the ones that we're seeing sort of more and more interest in. So that's another project that we're quite proud of. And again, is a project that really is a virtual partnership. A couple other things that I can tell you is that we continue to be plugged in for you. We're plugged in with a number of national initiatives in the Canadian Federation of Voluntary Sector Networks. We're involved with Magic Canada. We stay very close to colleague organizations across Canada. And we're watching sort of what's going on in Manitoba and Ontario. Some interesting things in Ontario. The Ontario Nonprofit Network has just really kind of gained some momentum. It's doing some great work in Ontario. We're involved in the Alberta Nonprofit Voluntary Sector Initiative. I think it's 10 different ministries from the Alberta government. Hammering away at our current project is funding. We're talking with them about a review of funding practices and funding principles, and really querying the whole sort of premise that the Alberta government has behind how it deals with